Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com and Loy Machedo TV. Right now it's 12:55 a.m. I'm just sorting out all my books. There's a lot of books here, and then there are a lot of books here, and there are some books, piled up on the ground here. So I'm just sorting out all these books that I happen to purchase and, just cleaning them up and sorting them out properly. The reason I'm putting up this video is because yesterday morning at around 7, I was on the streets of Dubai. I was moving from Sharjah to Dubai. That's around 15 kilometers in terms of traffic. So I could see the morning rush of all the cars going to work, all the people driving. I mean, they drive like paranoid. They just make sure that nobody comes in their lane. They keep looking over the hood of the car, even if there's a little bit of space. So they just don't feel very comfortable allowing anyone to come in. It's so much of hurry. There's so much of stress. People are driving like mad, and you would see so many lights. You'd see a sea of lights, red lights, where traffic is bumper to bumper. So I was just thinking. I mean, every day, day in and day out, people rush off to work in the morning. They get up at 5, they rush off to work, reach by 7, 7:30, and then after that they have a coffee, they start working. After they start working, then the next thing you know, there is, meeting clients, customers, just making sure that the day goes by. Now, after this is over, people are rushing back home. And then once again, the traffic, and they finish by 6 or 7 or 8, and they spend 1.5 hours in traffic, bumper to bumper. Now people are tired. Obviously, they just want to rush home. Some of them are listening to the radio. Some are talking on their cell phones, hands-free. So by the time a person reaches home, it's 9 in the evening. Now, if you have children, you'd want to spend some time with them, even though you're dead tired. Listen to what they have to say, and then after that, check their homework and eventually put them to sleep. Now, what really struck me was people are doing this day in and day out. That's the only thing people are doing, just existing, going to work, rushing off to work, doing the work, coming back home, and end of the month they get paid a package, a salary, with which they maintain their expenses because the cost of living is going higher and higher. So I just asked myself, is that all there is to life? Is this just it? And then on a holiday or a weekend, they just, all of them go out, try to forget the busy day, just try to have fun with the family, eat out, go for a movie, do some housework, do some shopping. And that's how 1 week goes by. People do this day in and day out. Is this all that there is to life? And then my thoughts even went to those people who have children, who sacrifice their entire lives for their children, make them grow up, give them whatever they can, sacrifice as much as possible. And one fine day they become old and the children move on with their lives and the parents are just lost. My parents, for instance, now I think my parents are in and around the age of 60. My mother Helen and my stepfather Frederick Pinto. Now Mr. and Mrs. Pinto, whom I'm not close to, we broke off many years ago. They have lost everything they had. Before they were extremely rich, now they lost everything. And now they are back home in India, and their chosen son, that is my stepbrother, well, he was supposed to be this great pilot. I don't know what is he doing with his life. Apparently he's still trying to hunt for a job. He can't support them. So, I'm just wondering, like, they live their lives for what? Just this? That at the age of 60, they would be bankrupt somewhere in India, just seeking help, and their only hope, that was my stepbrother, who was supposed to be, this great pilot, is now struggling. You know, he's heavily in debt, and he's trying to make his life happen. I really wonder, is this all that there is to life? And then people, in order to give life some meaning, they refer some holy book, they read some holy sentences written by some religion, and then they say, yes, after we die, then we'll have everlasting life in heaven, singing and praising some God, and rest of them are going to go to hell. Seriously, is this all that there is to life? I don't know. If this is what life is, I seriously don't know what's the point of all this. Because this is seriously bullshit. Serious. You have one life, just live it. Do the best of what you can. Live your dreams. Do what you're supposed to do. Otherwise, I'll tell you, this life ain't worth living. This is Loy Machedo from loymachedo.com and Loy Machedo TV. Thanks for watching.